So we have 6 chickens, and one of the chickens, I went down there, and she was not very well, and her feathers were all fluffed up, and she was away from the other. What's a lot of chickens called? Flock. Yes, whatever. Her friends. She was away from them. She wasn't eating. She was really unwell. This went on for a couple of days. So Dr. Google told me she was egg bound, and she put them in. So I took her inside and was soaking her in a bucket of warm water for, say, 15 minutes to try and help with her egg boundness. She was just looking at me like, what even are you doing? What is this? And so I take her out, and I was talking to her the whole time, take her out, wrap her in a towel, and I went to look at her backhand, and I was like, oh my goodness, she is not egg bound. Her insides are out.
Oh no.
She had a prolapse. See? Horrifying, isn't it? She had a prolapse. So I had to Dr. Google that as well. And Dr. Google said, you've got to manually put it back. Oh. And I thought, well, I'm not going to do that. And so I went out to Sam. And I said, can you have a look at our chicken's bum? And he was like, I'd prefer not to, but he did. And I said, this is what I feel. And he's like, yeah. And he wouldn't do it either. So I said, she's like, this is cruel. Can you put her out of her misery for me? And he's like, yeah, I can do that. But I can't do it now. I'm busy. I said, all right, no worries. So as I was taking her back down to the chicken coop, I was just hugging her, and I was praying over her as I was taking her back down the chicken coop. And the dog park's right next door, and there could have been people there that they all think I'm crazy anyway, so it didn't matter. So I was just praying God's healing over the chicken, but really thinking her inside's hanging out. This is not great. So I put her back in the coop. It got too late that night. Sam had to leave for work super early the next morning, so he didn't get to do the deed. And I was too chicken, don't mind the pun, to go back down to the chicken coop because I didn't want to see if she was still really suffering. I feel like then it would be on to me to do something, and that's not my forte. So I put it off until the afternoon, and then it got the better of me because I hated to think of her suffering. So I went down there thinking I was just like, do something. I go down there. She's with the other chickens. She's eating. She's happy. It's better. And then the next day, and I could still tell which one I was. She was still a little bit ginger, but I thought, oh my goodness, she's amazing. And then the next day I go down. She's eating with the other chickens. I can't even tell which chicken it was. Oh, wow. Praise God, he healed our chicken. Wow. And that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And she's laying again and everything.
What breed is she?
A brown chicken. I don't know breeds of chicken. Brown.
Well done.
Yeah.